Hello everybody, this is a Lamley Showcase. We're going to move away from a lot of the Japanese cars that I've been showcasing lately, and we are going muscle. In fact, I was at Target just the other day. I walked up to the pegs, saw a brand new 5-pack from Hot Wheels, aptly named the Muscle Mania 5-pack, one that they do every year. So it's the new Muscle Mania, and right next to it, the Target Hot Wheels, the Target exclusive Hot Wheels, what is it, the Nostalgic series? I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have a specific name, but it is a very retro style packaging, retro style deco on these cars. We're going to open these up too. And it just happens that the two that I bought are muscle cars as well. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to let this one turn. I'll talk about that model that's sitting there here in a second. But we're going to go ahead and open up the 5-pack first. Get some light here. Let my dog bark while I'm doing this. One day I'll have to show you my dog. She's about 8 pounds, but she barks like she's 40 pounds. Okay, so I didn't show you the back because the back is very, very cool. Muscle Mania, really, really cool artwork there, don't you think? Custom striped muscle cars that look good driving around town or racing. There's the list of cars. Put that right there. And then I have the cars right here. We're going to go through those. And then of course we're going to open these up as well. First one is the packaging is actually behind the blister, and that's how they used to do it in these old blue cards. And that says what, 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport, which happens to be one of my favorite all-time Hot Wheels cars. This is the latest series. I'm trying to think of, yeah, it looks like I think we've seen most of these, and the Porsche 930 I think I've seen, the IROC I've seen, Pontiac Firebird, a few others, but there it is. This is all inspired by the old retro packaging. So I'll put that down, and then of course this one, I just love this Dodge Charger Daytona. We're going to see two of those today. Put this in the light here. I've got the light set up for our close-ups, so Dodge Charger Daytona. This originally debuted as a Fast and Furious car, at least the casting did, and we've seen it used quite a bit since. So let's move this over here. Let's move the camera right in here. Let's get the close-ups going. All right. Now what you're looking at right now is a model that we haven't seen in a while. This is the 1970 Ford Torino. Now this one, I don't think this is the debut of this model. Oh yeah, I know where it debuted. It debuted in Modern Classics, not of course Car Culture Modern Classics, but it debuted in the actual Modern Classics line, which was a take on Hot Wheels Classics at the time. So then it started showing up elsewhere, including this, which is a 5-pack, a 10-pack exclusive in red. They did a stock like deco on it, and they did 3 of them. We've seen these released as in several colors in the 10-pack. So there was red, blue, and of course yellow. The model itself isn't stock in terms of its lowered stance, but I mean, how cool is it? Look at the back. The whole 9. So it comes back in the new 5-pack. So why don't we just start with that one, the new Muscle Mania 5-pack. This is a pack that they do every year, and it always seems like they really are cool about the variety that they use, the variety of castings that they use. Make sure there's some good light there. So side deco, no black deco on the rear window, but that's okay. PR5 wheels. I just love the stance of this car. It looks really good. I don't have all of them. They've done some in a Hot Wheel deco, but this one I will keep. I really do like it. Okay, we've already started, so we'll start from the top here. Mentioned the Dodge Charger Daytona. There's 2 of them. One in that Target pack and one in this series. But that lighting is not good, is it? I'm going to try and... we'll make it do. That's good enough, right? You can see the model. Dodge Charger Daytona in blue. We've seen it in a lot of series, but Fast and Furious is what it's most famous for. I'm a little surprised that when they did this one, they did it with the rake, with the high rake on it, because they'd done that with the Superbird already. But and the one in Fast and Furious was lowered, so I thought maybe they would do that, which they have. I think previous they did an old lowered version of the Daytona years and years ago, but they've since discontinued that casting. Dodge Challenger. Is this the concept? No, this is the SRT8. So they did the concept first, and they did this one, and then what, a year or two ago they did the Hellcat. So this is the middle casting. Not a casting I've always been fond of because it doesn't, because they did the rake on it and they did the the large rear wheels. I think you take away from the actual shape of the Challenger, which I think is such a good looking car. Hot Wheels has done, or I'm sorry, Matchbox has done a really nice job with it. So this one was never my favorite, but that deco looks nice. Next up, the Mustang 302 Laguna Seca in green. I kept, of this model, I kept the two. I love that front chin. I kept the first two versions of this one. I think one in red, one in black, because they were the stock decos. This one in mint green I think is cool. You Mustang fans have got to be happy. We've already seen the Torino. That's a keeper for me. The other keeper for sure is the last one. 1973 Pontiac Firebird, casting that I think I have one or two of, but none look as good as this one, at least in my opinion. Such perfect 70s graphics. In yellow with orange and browns on the bottom, and the rest of it is just nice and clean. I love that one. So while that is turning, I'm going to go ahead and open up the other Dodge Daytona. The retro packaging is cool, but for me, the models are even cooler. So these come, I don't remember the price on these. They're not 99 cents. They're a little more expensive, but plastic base. So they have a little more deco on them. I think that's what makes them a little more expensive. But if I remember correctly, they're not that more expensive. Okay, this one also has a very cool retro deco on it, number 69, with the red, yellow, and orange. This one, I don't know if I'll keep it. This one, I definitely will, because that's it's got to look like a race car in my opinion. And I know they had some a lot of them that weren't back in the day, because they had to produce them for the streets, right, in order for them to be able to put them in the races. Last one of my all-time favorite Hot Wheels castings, 1972 Ford Gran Torino Sport. Love, love, love this casting, and this one looks so good. You got to see here. It's kind of got this like faded gold color, kind of a soft gold color. And that shows up on the sides and on the top, and then it's highlighted with black. It's enhanced with the black stripes, which kind of fade. And then, look, is it realistic to have a gold bumper and gold grille? No, but who cares? I love this one. All right. I'll do a showcase of the Ford Gran Torino Sport one of these days, because it is one of my all-time favorites, and I've got a ton of them. Hot Wheels has released a ton of them. Brendan Vituski designed it, and ever since I have collected every single one that's been released, and it's been released quite a bit. So maybe I'll use that as one of the Saturday showcases coming up. All right, guys, go out to the stores. Muscle Mania 5-pack is out there, so these retro Target cars, get out there and find them, especially you muscle car fans. Me too. Bye.